I think we might be live. Let me know if we are live. It looks like we might be live. Let's see. Are we live? Yes, we are live. Wonderful. Welcome. Welcome to a beautiful early blue hour in Tokyo, in Shinjuku. It was such nice light here, so I felt I wanted to shoot this before it got too dark. So that's why I started a little bit earlier than announced. Hope that's fine with you. Welcome. So the plan for tonight is just to take a little early evening stroll here throughout Shinjuku and enjoy the sights and sounds of Tokyo that just quite recently came out of the state of emergency, and things are slowly but surely starting to feel a little bit normal again. So down here we have Shinjuku Station. This is also Shinjuku Station. This is Shinjuku Ward. This is Shibuya Ward. This street divides Shinjuku and Shibuya wards, which is kind of weird that part of Shinjuku Station is not even in Shinjuku Ward, but Tokyo is weird sometimes. Wow, it's getting dark early. Yes, it is. Sunset is like 5:30 in the afternoon here in Tokyo right now. So it does indeed get dark quite early. We are heading into the winter season. So the days are definitely getting shorter and shorter right now. It's pretty, yeah, we can definitely feel that. Right, Faris, my first spot of YouTube uploads. That's right. The first video I posted on this channel was actually the scene from that bridge. So that's a pretty significant spot for the history of the Tokyo Explorer channel. I think today's stream will be roughly an hour or so in length. So a friend of mine just invited me for dinner. So actually some of you might have noticed, at least those of you on Patreon, that I was initially planning on doing this walk in Ginza tonight. But yeah, a friend suddenly invited me for dinner close to Shinjuku, so I decided to reschedule while I was on the train and decided to come here instead. But I know that there's plenty of Shinjuku fans out there among my viewers, so I don't think you will be too disappointed by this little change. Personally, I think Shinjuku this time of the day is a pretty gorgeous place to be. But actually one of my Patreon supporters requested me to do a walk in Ginza and to shoot the capsule tower, which is currently starting to get demolished. So I was planning on going there and check that out. But I think I'll have to save that for another day though. Those of you who has followed my channel for a while knows that I'm pretty fond of this place. I often end long streams with a beer here, but especially this time of the day it's extra gorgeous because of all the lights and the colors. Next stream in Tamagawa Josui. It's coming sooner or later, but I honestly don't have anything more clear. I don't have a more clear time frame than that it is coming sooner or later. Yes, they are indeed starting to demolish the capsule tower now in Ginza, which is very sad for such an iconic building. But from what I've heard, it's been in horrible condition for quite some time now, so I guess it's time to move on. Please go to Ginza on your next stream. Yeah, I might do that. it's been a long time since my last Ginza stream, so I definitely think it's time. Oh, nice moon over there hiding next to the Mori Tower. Yeah, I will head back out this way, and then I think I will actually head to the west side of Shinjuku station first and walk around there a little bit, and then head to the east side after that. Happy guy singing. It's nice. Always nice to get a little bit of music in our lives, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Vigilant. Thank you for the super chat. You just quit your job. Oh wow, that's a big step. Brave of you. I hope something great will come to you now that you're a free man, free person. Yeah, thanks a lot for the super chat. Look at this sky, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Shinjuku is always a nice place to walk. I always enjoy walking around here. Let's cross here again, head back to kind of where I started. Yeah, I know lots of you really enjoy this sound. Pew, pew. It's probably my favorite traffic light sound as well. It's a little bit busy, yeah, but still not really like pre-pandemic times, obviously. But I was a bit surprised because I took the Yamanote line from Shibuya to Shinjuku just now, and I was expecting it to be horribly crowded because it's rush hour, but it was surprisingly quiet. Not really a stressful ride at all, so that's a clear sign. If the Yamanote line 5 o'clock is not crowded between Shibuya and Shinjuku, yeah, then you know that things aren't normal. What parts of Shinjuku are you walking around to? I think I'll start with the western side now, and then maybe a little bit of the east side as well. But yeah, today's stream won't be super long, about an hour I think, so we'll see how much we will manage to squeeze in. Is it warm? Oh, good question. That reminds me that I haven't done a weather check today. So let's weather. It is currently 22 degrees. So it's very comfortable. I'm wearing long sleeves, long arms, long pants. Let's see, humidity 65%. Very comfortable weather. It's finally getting a little bit cooler here in Tokyo, so I do appreciate that. Short season is probably over for this year, which is quite nice. I mean, it's mid-October after all, so. Like in my last live stream this Monday in Kamakura, I was like sweating so much. I think I almost got heat stroke that day. So yeah, it's nice that that part of the year is finally coming to an end. And yeah, I know, compared to temperatures in Scandinavia, obviously 22 degrees is pretty warm considering the time of the year. But yeah. Oh, and thank you. I think I got a super chat. Let me see. Yes, Vidya Santoso, beer money. Have you tried Aussie beer? Also, have you ever thought about doing an early morning live stream? Many questions. Aussie beer, I don't know. What's the famous beers from Australia? I honestly don't know off the top of my head. Early morning stream, yeah, I've done a few, but it's a little bit difficult because I'm in charge of breakfast making in our household. So I need to be home for that. So I cannot go out earlier than that. And then, I mean, at that time, like 8 o'clock, then it's already day. So I guess by early morning stream, you're talking more like sunrise hour, right? I'm usually too sleepy for that. So, and yeah, it's a little bit complicated scheduling wise as well. So probably not gonna happen anytime soon, but who knows? Who knows? How about the Family Mart socks? Ah, good question. Yeah, they did fit. They did fit. I think they're okay. A little bit on the small side, but I managed to squeeze my feet into them, so not bad. Not bad. Did we end the video here last time in Shinjuku? Yeah, maybe we did. Yeah. So think of this video as a continuation of that one then. Yeah, everybody loves this Yodobashi camera song, right? There was even some Japanese guys singing along with it as they passed me. I don't know if my mics captured that. Natsukashi uta. そうですね。ずっとあの歌やってたんですよね。僕は13年間日本に住んでたらずっとその13年間はずっとその歌ですけど、その前も結構長いかな。Another super chat. Thank you very much. Neo Makedo Victoria Bitter is good Aussie beer. I know that Foster's is an Australian beer that's sold overseas. I see. Foster's, I think they sell here. Yeah, Victoria Bitter, I don't know. Don't know. Let's head down one more block into the high-rise district down here. Oh, but now it just turned red. Okay, let me go down this way one block then. Oh, Ray, welcome. Thanks for stopping by, even though it was a very short notice today's stream. What's my daily food there? I don't know, I eat a lot of things. Yeah, can't really say. I think I have a pretty varied, like decent variety in my diet. Look at the sky, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I managed to do a stream at this time, because this is actually my favorite time of the day. It's the time when Tokyo looks the most beautiful, if you ask me. Will I go to the Central Park? No, I don't think so. Central Park is not that nice at night, so I think I will go down one more block and then turn right and then head kind of this way and then to the east side of Shinjuku. Like the tower with the 100-meter atrium. Which one is that? The one in Shibuya? Or here in Shinjuku? There's so many lookout decks in this city, but yeah, they're always really enjoyable. I like the city hall as well, which you can see between these two big buildings. Yeah, basically, especially this time of the day, oh my god, getting an overview look of Tokyo just after sunset, that's the best. So beautiful. So beautiful to see just the city lit up once the sun goes down. That still takes my breath away every time I experience it. How much delay is it between what's happening and the stream? It depends, but usually not more than maybe 15 to 30 seconds, something like that. Where's the best to see that? Oh, basically any place in a high building. My favorite one, even though it is a bit cliche, but I really enjoy watching the sunset from the bar at the Park Hyatt. That always is kind of a special experience. But basically, yeah, as long as you can get higher up than the surrounding buildings, then you're good. Then you're good. I'm also very fond of this part of Shinjuku, especially at night when it's so quiet. These are all office buildings, so I mean right now probably many people are still at work, but also many companies probably still do remote work. But usually at this hour it should be pretty crowded around here actually. But if you come here a little bit later, like 7-8 o'clock, it's usually super quiet and very kind of, yeah, quite interesting experience to walk around there. So yeah, here again we have the Tokyo Metropolitan building. So up there is a decent observatory deck, which is free of charge to enter. So it's always a good place to go, but it's not the nicest one, especially like if you want to sit down or do it in a bit more relaxed manner, because it's usually a bit crowded and there's not that many places to sit either, even though they do have a small bar, which is okay, I suppose. But yeah, I think I will actually head down here and head back towards the station area. Mori Tower, no. Oh, Mori Tower is also good for to see the view, absolutely, yeah. It's definitely also a good place. I think you have to pay though. They don't have any free observatory or anything. You need to either enter the museum or pay to go up the rooftop. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah, Mori Tower is a bit expensive. I don't remember how much it is, but it's a little bit pricey, if I remember correctly. It's probably more expensive to go up Mori Tower than to have one drink at Park Hyatt. So yeah, I know which one I would choose. Isn't it better to live stream via OnePlus or iPhone? Every time I've tried iPhone, it's been a nightmare. It never really works well to stream on iPhone, although I haven't tried in like half a year now. But yeah, OnePlus is fine. I don't have a OnePlus phone anymore though. And also when I try the OnePlus phone, they don't allow me to use the ultra-wide lens when live streaming, but the Samsung does, so that's pretty good. Oh, let me think. Yeah, let's cross here. Thanks for the card. Oh, hello Hawaiian Sea. Thanks, good to hear that you got it. Am I going to Shibuya on Halloween? I don't know. I don't even know if there will be any Shibuya Halloween this year. I haven't really thought so much about it. We'll see. We'll see. Good preview at the Shinjuku Mines Tower. I see. I did not know that. There's also, I think this building or the one behind it which is where Nikon has their service center on like the, I don't know, a pretty high floor. From there you can get a decent view as well. I could have gone up there now, but I'm pretty sure the signal will die while I would be riding the elevator. So yeah, let's not do that. But it's, yeah, there's tons of places where you can get a good view of Tokyo. Hello Roy, thank you. Maybe this could convince you to start a stream from one of the observation points during sunset. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe I should just go up somewhere and shoot like just a video, like a regular 4K high quality video of it rather than a live stream. We'll see. But yeah, there should definitely be a video like that on my channel in some shape or form. Oh, and yeah, by the way, someone in the chat mentioned my second channel. So if you haven't stopped by in a while, you might be interested to know that I have now a second channel. There's still only one video there, but it's a video that many of my regular viewers seems to enjoy. So if you're interested, you should check it out. It's linked in the video description. It's a channel where I can experiment with different kind of videos that I don't think would be so suitable for this channel. Is this stream going to be archived? Yes, all my streams are archived and available. So Ray, we are expecting some serious cone count in here. It's been a while, but yeah. Now you need to count those cones, because you know that's a very important task. Mission impossible, you say, Yari. Nothing is impossible for our cone mod. He is very talented and good at counting those cones. This is a place where if I was not streaming from my Samsung phone, I would use the 10 times zoom to take a photo here. People mentioning amazing quality. Thank you. Yes, I spent countless hours researching and trying out various phones and streaming apps, and I'm pretty happy with the setup that I got going now, even though I know that there are better options, but they tend to also be bigger and bulkier versions, which is not really an option for me. So I like to keep things simple, as simple as possible, but still with the highest quality possible. If this is Prism, no, it's not Prism, it's Streamlabs. Actually, I ended up having more problems with Prism I found Streamlabs to be the more reliable solution. Do you have a live stream in Akihabara at night? Yes, I have plenty of Akihabara videos, both from daytime and night, both the live streams and 4K. So if you go back and check the history of this channel, you'll have a lot of things to watch. Now we're heading into the busy part of Shinjuku again. I'd like you to go to Okubo through Kabukicho. Okay, since you're such a long-term viewer and always very friendly and nice in the chat, I'll be happy to do that. Let's walk to Okubo through Kabukicho. Let's do that. Is it still warm in Tokyo? Yes. It's 22 degrees, so, well, it's a little bit cooler, but still, by Swedish standards, 22 is still pretty warm. Is it a long walk? No. Okubo is like 15 minutes this way. Okubo is the Koreatown. So, that's where I'll be heading. Muchas gracias. My pleasure. My pleasure. How about Sega in Shinjuku? What's your reaction? What do you mean, my reaction? In general, I think we're back. Yes. So that's weird. Actually, that happened like quite recently again. It's something that never used to happen before, but I think it's a Streamlabs issue. It seemed like it was the Streamlabs connection to the Streamlabs server that got cut off. Anyway, we're back. Let me just cross here, even though I'm heading that direction, but I just want to cross here so I can cross there, because crossing there is very visually interesting. Anyway, we're back. We're back. That's great. We only lost like 150 viewers. Let's hope that they will find their way back. Yeah, sorry to hear it was a Streamlab issue. Yes, the Streamlab has actually been working very well for me for the last couple of, like last half a year or so. But now I had that issue happening twice in a short time, so that's a little bit worrying. Yeah, if you haven't pressed the like button yet, please consider doing so if you enjoy this video. It's a very easy way to show your support. And if you really enjoy it, then you can consider joining me on Patreon, which will give you access to some goodies. The link to my Patreon is also in the video description. Ah yeah, there you can see the Godzilla. Famous Godzilla statue of Shinjuku. That hotel with the barcode on it, right? It does indeed look like a barcode. I love how Tokyo feels like it should. It's not like it's been during the pandemic. Yeah, things are slowly getting back to normal, I think. Slowly. Oh, and I think we have another live streamer there. Oh, and I think it's 6 o'clock, so we're about to have the Godzilla Show here. Can you hear the music? Godzilla awakes. I'm going to see Dune. Yeah, I'm actually quite interested. I think I want to do that. Don't go to cinema very often, but maybe I should. I should treat myself. Yeah, good timing passing here just as this. I don't know exactly when they do it, if it's like every hour, but yeah, at least they're doing it at 6 o'clock. I think that's it. There we got our dose of Godzilla for today. So we are heading down this way towards Okubo. Tokyo Paul, glad you enjoyed it. Happy to hear that I made your day. Pretty sure that lots of shops here around Kabukicho has had to close during the pandemic. I think this area must have been hit pretty hard. But then again, I'm sure that there's other businesses just waiting to rent the space here. So I guess it's just part of the, I don't know, part of life. Some businesses dies while others flourish. Sega is still alive and well. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We did pass Sega somewhere, right? Where's that? Oh, there we go. Sega. It's a pretty minor one, though. But yeah, now we're heading down through the slightly shady back streets and down towards Okubo. I think I should go this way. How shady. There's just lots of love hotels around here. So yeah. That's how shady it is. Tons of Up Hotel. Yes, it's one of the biggest hotel chains in Japan. Oh, can I go down? Yeah, like this street, it's only love hotels. I think I better avoid those streets with only love hotels, because some people may not be too happy to see a camera around there. And here looks like we have tons of host clubs. Let's walk down the host club streets. I think that's a bit safer than walking down the love hotel street. Yeah, Apa Hotel is a kind of funny name because Apa means monkey in Swedish. So Swedes tend to always react to that name when they see it for the first time. Japan does shady better than others. I totally agree with that. Yes, Japan totally does shady better than other countries. So a video of an owl cafe. Yes, I've been to those many times. They're pretty interesting, I guess. It was a bit fun first time I went, just to kind of get a close-up face-to-face interaction with an owl was a little bit of a unique experience. Yeah, I mean, why not? Maybe I should just go spend the nights here with that guy instead. Sure, that would be very enjoyable. Why so many cute boys? Because this is a host club street. So these are all host clubs where you basically pay to sit and drink with guys looking like this. So yeah, I guess it's the kind of opposite thing to a maid cafe. That's right, Ray. That's very good advice. Never let anyone on the street invite you or take you to a club. I think it's pretty much the same in Roppongi and a handful of other neighborhoods as well. Where are the introvert clubs with cats and pastries? Ah, there's plenty of those as well. There's plenty of those as well. Cat cafes are everywhere. And you can have some sweets there as well, usually. Yeah, I should start a Tokyo Explorer. I'm thinking about starting a Tokyo Explorer host club, actually, where I wear makeup and girls can pay to have a drink with me. I think it would be very successful. So yeah, it's probably coming up soon. What happens when you go with a stranger into a club? No free candy. No, you will most likely get a very high bill in the end. Even if they promise you otherwise, you will get very much overcharged. Pink shorts might help. Yeah, I think so. I'll definitely wear my pink shorts at the host club. But yeah, now we're heading into the Okubo neighborhood, which is a little bit less shady. Okubo, aka Korean town. This will be great. I think we will reach Shinjuku station around the 1 hour mark, and that's when I will wrap up today's stream. Don Quixote, but they're not playing that favorite tune of mine. That's too bad. I think I will head down here. Maybe actually we can walk through here first. This Don Quixote is pretty massive actually, and they kind of recreated this, I don't know, kind of Asian outdoor market vibe here. guy was carrying cones. Oh, I think I need to go through. So, yeah, lots of shops here. This neighborhood is, I mentioned it before on my streams, but I always enjoy walking around here. It gives me a nostalgic feeling, since when I was a language student, my school was just a few blocks from here, so I often pass through these streets. But I didn't walk here very much since then, and that's over 10 years ago now. A little bit concerned because I think there might be a lot of copyrighted music playing here, all the K-pop. So I think I have to increase my pace a little bit to avoid any issues. How useful do you think it was, language school? Very useful, very, very useful. Absolutely. Very useful. I kind of regret that I didn't go there for longer. I only went for 1 year. I should have studied a little bit longer than that. I think 2 years is what I would recommend anyone planning to move to Japan. 2 years is basically, well, of course it depends on where you're coming from. If you're from an Asian country, it might be a little bit easier. But if you're coming from Europe or US, then yeah, 2 years is probably what you need in order to be able to function well in Japan, language-wise. 1 year is like kind of, I don't know. It will teach you some. You can communicate with people, but it's not enough. Like if you want to depend on Japanese for work, then you probably need more than a year. No, it was a full-time course. Black Tengu asks if it was an evening course. No, it was full-time. So full-time course here at language school means 4 hours a day. So it's actually, yeah, just half time if you compare it to a job, but it's a full-time course. And yeah, you can't do more than that, because after those 4 hours your brain is just so exhausted. So now we're at the main street here in Shinjuku. So I will just try to find a decent place to wrap things up. But I hope you enjoyed this little Shinjuku evening walk. And I will try to do another live stream on Saturday for sure. Except letters, Korean language must be easy for Japanese people. Well, the Korean alphabet is super easy. I literally learned the Korean alphabet in an evening. So it's really the easiest written language in the world in terms of like the alphabet. Not that many characters and very logically designed. So yeah, it's really easy to learn. Whereas like learning the Japanese written language is like a lifetime project Korean alphabet can be learned in, yeah, a day. Maybe another live walk near Akihabara and Marunouchi. Yeah, those places are coming for sure. For sure. Sooner rather than later, most likely.
Then you can sleep.
Yeah, let me head down to this crossing in front of the train tracks and wave goodbye to you there. Thai alphabet looks very complicated, but so does the Korean though. I think I thought Korean looked very complicated and confusing, but then once I actually decided to learn it, I was kind of blown away over how super simple it actually is. Yeah, hiragana took a week. I would say Korean alphabet is like half as difficult as hiragana, or even easier than that. Probably easier than that. The number of characters is like half of hiragana, but the characters are much more simple. Anyway, that will be it for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Okay. Do you think 2 years of language school is enough to work in Japan? Yes, I think 2 years. 2 years is kind of like the norm if you want to work in Japan. Some people can do it faster than that, but 2 years will most likely be enough. Anyway, I shall see you all again soon. Bye for now. Heido. Bye bye. Mata ne. Auf Wiedersehen.